Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's summertime, and let's face it, some things just go together well. Bluegrass music, summertime. And when you add the VFW on top of it, you really got an event. And that event is happening this weekend in Granville. And joining me today are two members of VFW Post 1653. Sherry Stoddard, who's the president of the auxiliary.
Yes.
And the commander. Boy, we got the commander, Butch, I'm telling you. At least according to George.
It dug me out of the wall.
Yeah, that's right. Hurlburt.
That's correct.
I got it right. Well, welcome, Butch. Very nice to have you here. Sherry, great
to
have you here. We've got one heck of a bluegrass event happening over in Granville. And bluegrass and Granville, by the way, go pretty well together too, by the way, right?
Yes, they do.
This is the second annual. It's the VFW sponsored.
Yes.
All kinds of great bluegrass music and whatever to raise money for the initiatives that this particular post is involved with throughout the year.
Yes.
Butch, why don't I start with you? You're the commander. What organizations are you involved with throughout the year?
Throughout the year, we work a lot with our nursing homes. We do Christmas. We do we do the Veterans Day ceremonies with them. We do Flag Day. We actually have two different functions at the school where we pick up a couple of our more ambulatory veterans and we bring them to the school so the children can interact with the veterans. Mm-hmm. During Christmas, there are no veterans that go without Christmas. Santa Claus does visit every veteran and every veteran's wife that's at the facility as well. We take very good care of our veterans. They took care of us. It's our responsibility to take care of them as well.
Boy, you and I share that for sure. You also mentioned, Sherry, before we went on air that you're involved with the Cancer Society and Adopt a Soldier as well, right?
We do. We donate money to the Adopt a Soldier. We also do the local VA hospitals, whether it be Albany or whether White River Junction. Mm-hmm. The Cancer Society, any veteran that has cancer or gets cancer, they get a cancer grant. So we donate to that every year. So that's kind of why we're having the Bluegrass Festival, to help raise that money.
Well, you talk about good causes. But you had also mentioned before we went on air that you're involved with the vets who are in the nursing homes. And these are the World War II vets, the Korean vets.
Yeah,
right? Is that true?
Yeah, I have 3 World War II vets at one of the nursing homes over there. We get a chance to interact with those people all the time. And we actually have 2 of them that are ambulatory. And I could put their names online. I don't really know if we want to.
Yeah, no, we don't need to.
But they look forward to our presence over there, as well as the other folks that are there know that they're veterans, and they interact with them as well along that line. A lot should be said for the nursing home patrons and the ones that are running the nursing home, because they take such care to work with those older folks, and they go out of their way to keep us informed when they have a veteran who checks in or, God forbid, checks out.
You know what? Before we went on air, we were talking about this because my dad's World War II veteran. He's in a nursing home. And what it meant, the way Butch phrased it, was that he brought a blanket over, and the blanket meant everything to him. Boy, tell me that's not true.
It is. It's absolutely true. I had this older lady who was a nurse, an RN in World War II. At the very, very end, she was 85, 86. She was all withdrawn into her wheelchair, and we walked over, and I introduced myself to her, and I said, Santa Claus would just like you to have this, and I handed her this. You can relate that to a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child who has wanted nothing more than this Toy Story character all year long,
that's right.
And I just put it in her hands. If it doesn't make you cry, you got something wrong with you, because you know what, just to watch the receptive value that you gain when you look at those older folks, and you've done something great. It doesn't make me feel good, absolutely, but I'm hoping it makes them feel a whole lot better.
Well, you know what? There's a lot good going on with you guys, and this festival, I got to tell you who's performing, because we got some great bluegrass. And it's Rain or Shine this Saturday, August 22nd. Grounds open at 11 a.m., you said? And all afternoon, right? Tell me, Sherry, you got some names here.
I do. We are featuring Johnny Davis, and we're also going to have Honky Tonk Express, the Bluebillies, String Dusters. Whew. So music will start at 1 o'clock.
I can just wait. There's going to be a lot of picking and grinning and fiddling going on that afternoon. Where's Ed Kelly?
He'll be around, I'm sure, sometime later during the day.
Ed, you're supposed to be there.
I'm sure one way or another Ed's going to find himself a way to get in there and to have a little bit of involvement. So he likes to play too. So.
You know, before we went on air, George was saying that George is off camera over there. He was saying that you've got camping facilities. So
We do.
the event is all day Saturday. You know, once these bluegrass festivals get rocking, they go. You know, and you've got food and beverage available. You don't need to bring anything with you. That money, of course, portion of that money goes to help this. It's $10 to get in. And very humbly, before we went on air, they said, you know, we got to get 200 people to break even. Let's knock this out of the park, okay? It's for the vets. It's over in Granville. It's a bluegrass festival in the height of the summer. All day Saturday, rain or shine. You can camp Friday night or Saturday night, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so you've got that added.
Make sure they bring their lawn chairs.
Yes, of course. I think that's a staple with a bluegrass festival,
Yes.
don't you?
It is.
Well, Sherry, thank you so much for coming in. Butch, pleasure to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Would just like to do one thing if we can.
Yes,
Because,
go ahead.
because we touched on Adopt a Soldier.
Yes.
Cliff Seguin runs that program, and he's always looking for help for our veterans. And he's right down the road here in Wilton, and he is always, like I said, always looking for help. We're always there for Cliff, but anybody else, if you have any questions, you can contact the VFW over there. You can ask for me or ask for one of our people in there. We can put you in touch with Cliff, and Cliff can use all the help we can get.
Well, you know what? Cliff's been a guest here.
Cliff
We've
is
had
a
him
great
here.
guy.
Yes,
He's a
I
great
know.
guy. Cliff is a non-veteran who stepped up, who has done as much as John Wayne did for veterans.
That's great.
You don't have to be a veteran to support your country.
Well, Butch, thank you. Sherry, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very
We're gonna
much.
Cycle back on this one time because we really need your help on this. This Saturday, which is the 22nd, in Granville, at the, where is it? The VFW Pavilion.
On North Street, it's almost across from the bowling alley.
Gotcha. Okay. You've got the details. You know what to do. Thank you again for coming in.
Thanks
All
very
right,
much.
thank you very much.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, LookTVOnline.com.